IT. Let's get another perspective on demonetization and other issues in the IT space. Mr. C.P. Gurnani, Managing Director and CEO of Tech Mahindra, has joined us. The company is a beneficiary of the demonetization drive. But Mr. Gurnani, if you can tell us what exactly is your advantage? Is participating in the electronic payment space increasing? And if yes, how does it benefit you?
Internally, when we had our own strategy meeting about 2 years ago, the focus was that can a wheel do anything with can you take a wheel out and have a transportation industry? Can you live life without fire? Or can you run a digital IT industry without playing a role in the payments or the financial services? So clearly, we work in the financial technology industry. We work with many fintech companies. We work with the banks to make them digital. We work around the world, and we have our own mobile wallet products also. We have mobile acquisition products, which is the point of sale products. So yes, we are an integral part of the digital payments, digital banking industry.
Mr. Gurnani, good morning. So what percentage of your revenues comes from digitization?
It could be close to 1%. As I said, we empower the digital banks. We empower the digital wallets. We are the technology provider. We are the fabric behind all the platforms that you see. As you would remember, the digital industry got a shoot, got a real growth when the recharge industry happened. Then similarly, when the utility payments started going digital, that was the second stage of the boost that it got. And now third, I believe the demonetization will clearly move towards the cashless society. We are conscious that cash has been in circulation for almost 2,600 years. And a customer would like to have a choice to pay by the phone, to pay by a physical card, or to do any kind of a net banking, or to pay in cash. We clearly understand the challenges of growth, but our belief is that if we can target the early adopters, if we can go in with the more aggressive adopters, I think this industry will transform into a less cash society very, very soon, and Tech Mahindra is playing a very dominant role.
You did say that you work with various banks to make them digital. Can you tell us which are these banks and what's the fresh pipeline looking like?
So even today, as we speak, the largest bank in India, SBI, or Kotak Mahindra, or an HDFC, or an ICICI banks, we are very, very, we provide the technology to make them digital. We provide the technology for mobile wallets, and we will continue to expand our horizons because, as I said, we are a very small service provider, but a very large provider to telcos and the banks to make them digital and to participate with them in their digital banking ambitions.
Okay, you had dropped your payment bank plan. Any rethink on that?
I think both Mahindra Finance and Tech Mahindra have had extensive discussions on this subject. We believe that we will serve the B2C customer, particularly in India, through the existing telcos and through the existing banks. Whereas we will allow the retail sector to private label also our mobile wallet products. Our belief is that we will focus more on B2B, and for B2B, Mahindra Finance already has a NBFC license, and if required, we will collaborate with other payment bank license holders. We have no plans to become another payment bank in India.
Okay, that's about the domestic issues, but let's talk about the global issues because Donald Trump has once again raised the rhetoric on immigration. What percentage of employees are on their H-1B visa? Their average wage, is it lower than the local wages?
Tech Mahindra name, touchwood, has not come in any of the other news that you see regarding H1. One of the main reasons is that Tech Mahindra and the large corporates is the only company which has less than 50% of its revenue coming from America or United States of America. Number two is that 49% of my revenue that comes out of America is definitely there is a requirement of on-site people, but out of my on-site people, I have my own technology development centers. We have 6 technology development centers. We do a lot of hiring in US. We train and skill people in US. So I think we are to some extent conscious that US government would want us to become more active in skilling people, and we have already started that journey. You know, I mean, I can only say that Mr. Trump is right that he wants to create jobs in America. But at the same time, I do believe that the number of IT jobs or number of technology jobs is no longer IT. Number of technology jobs that are there and the readiness of industry within America, I think, is limited. The demand-supply gap is limited. India Incorporated has, you know, a smart capital. India Incorporated has the ready knowledge pool. I think it's a win-win both for America and India. And as Mr. Trump himself says, he is a businessman. He will clearly appreciate there is a demand-supply gap, and it is a win-win for both the countries.
Okay, Mr. Gurnani, thanks a lot for your time today. So that's Tech